Now, the Vanoss crew has been a staple group of gaming funny moments content creators for close to a decade now, with Evan Fong, better known as Vanoss Gaming, starting his YouTube channel way back in 2011 posting Call of Duty videos with his friends. Now, these gaming YouTubers have grown alongside one another for the past 9 years, creating content with one another, but many people are starting to get a bit worried about the current state of the Vanoss crew and its future. Welcome to Trending 10, and today we're going to be counting down our picks for the 10 reasons why people are worried about the Vanoss crew and its current state. If you guys enjoyed today's video and want to see more, make sure you drop a like as well. Don't forget to turn on our post notifications so you never miss new content from Trending 10 when it goes live. Alrighty guys, with that all said, let's get right into the video. Number 10. Breaking up. So to kick off today's video of the reasons why people are starting to worry quite a bit about the Vanoss crew, we actually have the fact that the group is starting to slowly break up. Now, not every single member of the crew has left, but there's a substantial difference from the original Vanoss crew roster compared to the current state of the group as of currently, as certain members have left to pursue other passions of their own, create different content, or just overall quit YouTube, and even play with new people, as over time people do change and move on from certain friendships and passions that they used to have. With the group changing, getting older, and slowly breaking up, we're quite concerned and worried about the current state and the longevity of the current Vanoss crew. Number 9. Not posting consistently. For the number 9 spot on today's list of reasons why people are worried about the Vanoss crew, we have the fact that the members don't post as regularly and consistently as they used to back in the day. Now, back when the Vanoss crew was getting their start as content creators, they had to certainly push out a ton of new content every single day to establish a name for themselves on the platform. But as of 2020, the Vanoss crew is very notorious, so the people in the crew don't really need to consistently push out new videos all the time. As well, since their early days, the standards for editing and content has gotten way more complex and evolved quite a bit. Now, this is great for the content side, but the downside of the production value going up is that with more and more time and effort spent into these videos, the crew can't post as consistently, as it takes a lot longer for a video to get done compared to a quick edit that would take not long. Number 8. Playing the same games. Now, for the number 8 spot on today's list of reasons why people are actually very worried about the current state of the Vanoss crew, we have the fact that the crew only plays a few select games. Now, you would think that sticking to something that works is a no-brainer, but with the Vanoss crew only sticking to a limited selection of games that they've been playing for a few years now, it's only a matter of time before the crew runs out of ideas, things to do, and overall gets bored and burnt out of the games they play. Now, the Vanoss crew is still playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and Gary's Mod to this day, over 7 years later of release from Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, imagine creating the same content over and over on the same game year after year, and after a certain while, we'd all imagine it'd get quite repetitive, boring, and you'd get burnt out quick. And that's one of the main reasons why people are very concerned at the moment about the Vanoss crew, as a few of the most popular members have already branched off from the original group to play different games. As well, there's not many new games that are coming out as of recent that are content worthy for the group. So the Vanoss crew sticks to their same old roots and games that they know will work and they can create content on. Now, we hope that some new games come out in the future that allow the group to play more and to get a lot more content with one another. And we can certainly imagine that playing the same games over and over will get really repetitive and get you burnt out of gaming quite fast. Number 7. YouTube careers. Now, for the number 7 spot on today's list of reasons why fans are very concerned about Vanoss and the crew, we have the fact of the group members' YouTube careers. Now, with the members of the Vanoss crew, they stay quite busy with their YouTube videos from recording to editing, which takes quite a long time, so we can easily imagine that for most times, the Vanoss crew might not have so much time to record and to make videos with one another as they're busy working on their content for their channel, especially the YouTubers in the group that make solo videos. And with all that in mind, we might find it very hard for Vanoss's crew to really focus on the group. Number 6. Playing with other people. Now, for the number 6 spot on today's list, we have the fact that some of the members in the Vanoss crew have actually been playing with other people. Certain games that the crew will play don't really have enough space for the whole crew and all of Vanoss's friends, so the Vanoss crew has a lot of smaller subgroups in the crew itself. Some of the more popular people in the Vanoss crew completely switched over to different games, playing with completely new people, As for example, I Am Wildcat made the switch completely to Fortnite videos and would later go on to play with popular streamers such as Courage JD and Ninja himself. Now, let us know in the comment section below, are you guys a little bit concerned over the group playing with other people and playing different games? Number 5. Quitting YouTube. At the halfway point of today's video, we actually have the fact that some of the biggest members of the Vanoss crew have actually quit YouTube over the years, from Racing Cats to Louis Caliber. Now, Louis Caliber, at the top of his fame back in the day with over 5 million subscribers, Louis was actually one of the most popular members of the Vanoss crew, who was quite popular for his little kid voice and his series Squeaker Squad. Now, not much is really known why Louis quit YouTube, and why exactly he didn't pursue YouTube later on as his friends kept growing and gaining millions and millions of subscribers. But this definitely has had some effect on the Vanoss crew and makes us worry a little bit each day if the members are going to eventually quit YouTube as Louis once did. And this is proven a little bit more factual because the group has been uploading a lot less as of recently. Number 4. The difference in games. Now, for the number 4 spot on today's list of reasons why the fans are actually quite worried about the Vanoss crew, we have the difference in games. Like we said, the Vanoss crew is actually quite used to playing a select few games for their videos such as Grand Theft Auto and Garry's Mod. Now, quite a few members of the Vanoss crew are actually really burnt out of these games from playing them so long year after year, so they decided to switch to a new game. Like we said, Wildcat switched to Fortnite videos and playing with a lot of high up streamers. Now, this difference in games actually causes a big issue for the Vanoss crew that has us all worried. Now, with the crew all playing different games, that doesn't really prove well for the Vanoss crew staying close together, as some of the members will be playing one game, and others will be playing a certain game that only a certain amount of members in the crew want to play or can play to make videos. Number 3. Personal lives. Now, for the number 3 spot on today's video of reasons why we're worried about the Vanoss crew is actually a pretty obvious statement of personal lives. Now, on top of recording, editing, and overall spending time to make videos, we gotta remember that all the members of the Vanoss crew actually have their own personal lives that they need to attend to. Now, whether that's another job, other business, as well as certain members of the Vanoss crew actually are old enough and have families, wives, and kids. Now, that's a big responsibility and you can't really ignore that throughout the day, so you gotta spend a lot of time working on your personal life in that aspect. And we can understand why that would definitely strain the focus of the group aspect of the Vanoss crew. Number 2, not getting along. Now, one of the main reasons we're actually very concerned about the Vanoss crew as of recent is the fact that certain members do not get along at all. Now, after years and years of knowing someone, you can actually expect to change your opinion of that person quite drastically. And while that's exactly what happened with the Vanoss crew. Now, we don't know exact details of what exactly happened, but when Minilad left the Vanoss crew, it had quite a bit of beef and drama with some of the members of the crew, as Mini wanted to go and create solo videos and leave the crew in the dust. And eventually, on one of his streams, he even brought up leaving the group, bringing up some details about the crew and why he exactly left and what happened after he left. Now, this resulted in quite a bit of beef between some of the members, and we can't certainly put an official confirmation on what exactly happened here and how it happened. As well, we can't exactly pick sides from the Vanoss crew and from Minilad's perspective, as we don't know any official confirmation on what exactly happened of the falling out of these YouTubers. But overall, this definitely has us very concerned and worried about the future of the Vanoss group itself. Number 1. Other careers. Now, at the number 1 spot on today's video of reasons why we're actually very worried about the Vanoss crew is the fact that some of the group's members actually have been branching out of YouTube into different other careers than gaming and YouTube. For example, Evan Fong, aka Vanoss, has actually branched out from just his gaming roots online, as for the last few years, he's been producing and making music under the stage name of Rinks. And in that time, Vanoss hasn't even mentioned his music career to his YouTube subscribers. So quite a few people actually didn't even know that Rinks was Vanoss until a couple of years ago. Now, branching out content-wise is definitely a good thing for content creators, as YouTube will not last forever. But what we can really imagine is the slight switch in focus of a career has had quite the effect on the crew itself. As when Vanoss is spending less time on videos and gaming and recording, that actually means much less gaming time for the group and less passion towards his gaming videos overall. Now, Phong seemingly wants to make music the next career path moving forward in his career, and that's perfect. But with this career switch, it actually has a lot of fans quite worried about the future longevity of the Vanoss crew. Well guys, that is going to conclude our video of the reasons why fans are worried about the Vanoss crew as of recent. Now, let us know in the comment section down below what you guys think of Vanoss and what you think of the crew. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like on it as well. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss new content from Trending 10 when it goes live on the channel. Alrighty guys, with that all said, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.